What up, Autem Hashirama here, time travel extraordinaire. Today I'm going to be doing a little tutorial on how to build your own time machine. So first what you're going to want to do is build out a structure like this. You're going to want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pillars. I count 8. You want 8 of them. You want to get a base established and you want to have moonstone in the center of it. Doesn't have to be this much moonstone, but the more you have, the more you will draw in the essence of the illusion of time. So how you do this is by taking a simulacrum repositorum, boom, and burning it. So this is the matrix of culture trapping time. And what you want to do to build a time machine is free time from that matrix and put it into the matrix of nature, or how I like to say it, Mama Matrix most mysterious. So to do this, you got your simulacrum repositorum, boom, set it next to your fire. And then what you're gonna need is some Elysium fungus. This is actually the most difficult part of the recipe to obtain, because Elysium fungus stays dormant in the trees that it's going to grow on for about 50 years. After 50 years of dormancy, then you start to see this. So these are only going to pop up once every 50 years. Difficult to obtain. And then you're gonna want another fungus, and this one is called Silverstone fungus, and it's called Silverstone, as you can see, sort of by the silvery tinge that it has to it. This one is a bit easier to obtain. It doesn't stay dormant for like 50 years once it gets on a tree. Once it gets on a tree, it immediately grows. The only downside, though, is that its life is a little less long. It only lasts for about 20 years after you see it grow on a tree, whereas the Elysium fungus will last for about 500 if it's left alone. So then what you're going to want to do, once you have your Silverstone fungus and your Elysium fungus and your simulacrum repositorum, is take the 2 funguses along with the simulacrum repositorum and burn them like so. Just get it in the fire a little bit. Your simulacrum repositorum is going to be burning, and your fungus is going to burn simultaneously with it. So once you get something like that going, right, where you see both start to smoke, this means that you have freed time from the matrix of culture, and it is now residing within the matrix of nature, Mama Matrix most mysterious. And the fungus just sort of serves as a catalyst. So once you get that, bring it over to your time machine, and then boom, that is time being freed. And you want to try and get it alignment with the sun, so that way it's going to shoot back down into your pillars and create a time wall. And this is another good way to reinforce it, is just kind of go around like this with your Silverstone fungus and your Elysium fungus. And then boom, you now have established a time wall where when you're inside of it, you are not affected by what culture considers time, right? So the matrix of culture will still abide by their illusion of time, whereas you now reside within a space that recognizes that culture is caught up in an illusion, and you are free to use time as you will. Anyways, that's the tutorial on how to create a time machine. Again, my name is Autem Hashirama, time traveler extraordinaire. I hope you enjoyed this video.